All right, so we are doing 8.3 day 2. We're doing our lesson asynchronously today because I am out. So first thing I want you to do is go ahead and pause the video and try the warm-up on your own and then check your answer after you've tried it on yours. So go ahead and pause the video. All right, let's go ahead and do this one. So we have identify the vertex, axis of symmetry, and y-intercept of y equals negative 2x squared plus 8x plus 16. So from our notes before, we said to find the vertex, we have to do our negative b over 2a. Okay, and then remember, it goes a, and then the one with x is b, and then we have the number at the end or the number without a variable in case it's not written in the correct standard form would be c. So we are going to have a negative 8 on the top because b is 8, and then we have 2 times our a value, which is negative 2. So negative 8 divided by 2 times negative 2, that would be negative 8 over negative 4, which is going to give us a positive 2. Then to get the rest of our vertex, we have to plug that in. So we have to do y equals negative 2 times our 2 squared plus 8 times 2 plus 16. So we would do all of that, which would become 2 squared is 4. Times negative 2 would give us negative 8, and then we would add 16, and we would add 16 again. So that gives us 24. So our vertex for this one is at 2, 24. Our axis of symmetry, remember that's our h value or our x value here, so x equals 2. And then our y-intercept is our c value, so 0, 16. All right, the second one says graph the equation y equals 2x squared plus 8x plus 4. So we have to do similar steps. So we need to find the vertex, and then we also need to find the y-intercept for this one. So let's start with the vertex. So negative b, so 8 over 2a, which is 2. So that gives us negative 8 over 4, which gives us negative 2. So I know my axis of symmetry, where I can cut that graph in half, is at x equals 2, negative 2. Now we need to find the y value of our vertex to know where it is on that line. So we're going to do 2 times negative 2 squared plus 8 times negative 2 plus 4. So negative 2 squared is 4 times 2 would be 8, and then plus a negative 16, so or minus 16, and then plus 4. And that's going to be negative 4. So our vertex is at negative 2, negative 4. So negative 2, negative 4 right here. And then our y-intercept is at 0, 4, so way up here. So the vertex is here, our y-intercept is here, which means there's another point 2 away up on that same level. So this one was 2 away from the axis of symmetry, and so that one's going to be 2 away on the same level because the axis of symmetry cuts it in half. Now I need to know another point. So I need to look, and my dilation is 2. So remember the a value is our dilation. So instead of going up 1 over 1, we're going to go over 1 up 2. So that's where this next point is coming from, is that a, that dilation. And then we're just going to draw our graph as best as we can. Okay. So that's a review, a warm-up of what we covered in class last week. And then today we're converting vertex form to standard form. So we've talked about both forms now. And so a reminder that vertex form is y equals RA times x minus h squared plus k. So we're going to take that form and we're now going to change it to standard form, which we talked about was a times x squared plus b times x plus c. So in order to get from vertex form to standard form, we're going to have to FOIL. So we're going to have to FOIL and then simplify. So one reminder that x minus h squared equals x minus h times x minus h. So we have to FOIL. We don't just distribute that squared, we have to FOIL. So we're going to do some examples of that. So rewrite each equation in standard form. So we're going to take this equation here and we're going to rewrite it. So we're going to have to FOIL. So we're going to do y equals 2 times that x plus 3 times x plus 3. And I added a set of parentheses around it because we have to do that first. It's squared. So we have to do those first before we multiply by 2. So let's FOIL. Remember, it goes, I'm going to put the 2 down. It goes first. So x times x, which gives us x squared. X times 3 gives us 3x. And then we do the 3 times the x, which gives us another 3x. And then the 3 times 3 gives us a 9. And then we're subtracting 5. So I'm going to go ahead and combine any like terms inside those parentheses. So I'm going to combine these two. So now I'm at x squared plus 6x plus 9 minus 5. Now I'm going to distribute that 2. So now I'm at 2x squared plus 12x plus 18 minus 5. So my final answer would be y equals 2x squared plus 12x, and then I'm going to combine these here to get plus 13. And then that would be our final answer for that one. All right. Let's take a look at one more and then you'll get some to try on your own. I'm going to switch colors just so we can kind of keep them separate. So again, we're going to do the same idea. We're going to do our FOILing first. So we're going to do x minus 2 times x minus 2. And then we'll multiply by that negative and then we'll subtract 5. So bringing that negative down, x times x gives us x squared. X times the negative 2 is minus 2x. Negative 2 times x, another minus 2x. Negative 2 times negative 2 gives us a positive 4, and then subtract 5. Now distribute that negative. So we're just going to be flipping the sign basically of everything. So minus x squared plus, you can combine these two. Sorry, forgot to do that. So that would be negative 4x, and that's going to become positive 4x now. And then we have minus 4, because we're distributing that negative, and then a minus 5 on the outside. Combine these ones, so our final answer is y equals negative x squared plus 4x minus 9. All right, and then again, if you have any questions though, feel free to send them to me and we can, I'll either email you back or we'll talk about them in class on Tuesday. What I would like you to do is go ahead and pause the video, try the next 2 problems, and then check your answers afterwards. So pause. All right, so hopefully you've tried those problems. And we're going to go ahead and just quickly go over them. So we have -3, and then we're going to do x plus 2 times x plus 2, and then minus 2. So this is going to give us -3 times x squared plus 2x plus 2x plus 4 minus 2. Combine these to get 4x and then distribute. So now we're at -3x squared minus 12x minus 12 minus 2. And then combine these, so it actually makes our final answer -14 there. And I kind of ran out of room, so I just rewrote it. All right, and then the very last one, same idea. So we're going to be doing x minus 1 times x minus 1, and then adding 4. So then we're going to get x squared minus an x minus another x. And if you put the 1 there, it's okay. You don't need it. And then -1 times -1 would give +1. These would become minus 2x. Distribute the 3. So we get 3x squared minus 6x plus 3. And then we're adding 4 to that. And again, I'm going to rewrite it. I'm going to combine the 3 and the 4 to get 7. And that's your final answer there. That's it for the notes. You do have homework on your Savvis online textbook. And if you have any questions, again, feel free to email me and I will get back to you as soon as I can, or we'll just cover them in class on Tuesday. Have a great day. Thanks.